I'm coming in hot. Coming in hot. Shoot that. Hey, why not?
Alright guys, welcome back to episode 8. We are talking about dynamic duos. I am Darren Jeans here, and we are back from a small hiatus. To my left, we have Brandon on here. We have Shawn Anderson here, and we have Darren Lawless as well. Everyone is here. We are sorry about the hiatus. We are back, and we were talking obviously a very, very busy free agency in the NBA with everything going on. We're going to discuss that and that only. But before that, as always, if you don't follow us on anything, make sure you follow us on Facebook at Comin Hot. Follow us on Twitter at Comin Hot. Capital MEM. No G.
No G.
No G. No G. Because then you're gonna find. I did it. You're gonna find some other. Some little weird things. So it's not us. So don't do it. No G. Make sure you do us, and also subscribe to this YouTube channel that you are watching this show on right now. So let's get started. As you guys know, NBA free agency is a wrap. Everything happened. Blah blah blah. The Lakers got Anthony Davis and LeBron James. Then thanks Dave for watching. And we will so the Lakers got Anthony Davis. Blah blah blah. What happened? Let's talk about it first. Let's talk about KYRIE and KD to Brooklyn. I'm gonna start with you over here. You tell me why, and if Brooklyn getting KD and KYRIE makes them a title contender within the next 2 years. Change the question a little bit. So
Okay.
Change that. For the next 2 years, will they be a title contender?
2 years.
I'm gonna pull up my screen.
No. And I'm gonna tell you why.
Please tell me why.
You know what? Actually, I want to retract that. It depends. It depends how Joe Harris grows this season, because I'm a big Joe Harris fan. I have that eye for three-point assassins. I told people about Klay Thompson before Klay Thompson happened.
So
before he had
essentially you discovered Klay Thompson.
I discovered Klay Thompson.
Go ahead.
Okay. And I think I'm going to discover Joe Harris. The man is an absolute sniper. He's going to go down as one of the league's top shooters, I think. And I'm saying that prematurely, but I'm confident in it. KYRIE and KD is yet to be seen, but I mean, just the sheer sound of it. I mean, it sounds nasty.
It does sound nasty.
We have to see how someone as thin as KD bounces back from, an Achilles injury.
You won't. Go ahead.
I agree. I don't think KD is going to bounce back as well as people would hope.
Mm-hmm.
The way he plays, obviously, no one will ever be able to stop his shooting. Period. Like, he's going to always forever shoot over people. But KD does a lot of things on the floor that people don't really pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
The way he cuts and slashes, it's not easy. And it's not easy on a torn Achilles or a healing Achilles. He's not going to be able to do a lot. So it really depends on how he heals, how he bounces back, and how because they got to have a full team. You got to have your bench. You got to have
Why
depth.
like a Romeo Langford?
I was curious about it.
Okay.
I was curious about Romeo Langford.
All right, go ahead.
And I'll talk about the Celtics in a second.
We won't.
But yeesh. I don't want to say they'll be a contender yet. I got to see what KD does when he comes back from the Achilles injury. KYRIE, I'm still a fan. I hate that he went to Brooklyn. I hate that he went to Brooklyn and we didn't get D'Lo. I just feel like
He deserves. He belongs.
Yeah, I didn't like how that turned out.
I didn't either. Imagine the team we got with D'Angelo Russell. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I love our team. Our team is amazing.
I love it too.
But it sucks that we didn't get D'Lo. So, excuse me. I understand he wants to shred LA. So.
We'll get him in a second. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say they're a contender considering other teams that are in the East. I think it's going to be Philly and Milwaukee's world for a little while now.
So
Indiana is just as good. Oladipo's coming back.
Are they any contender when Durant comes back? I said Durant comes back 80%. Are they a title contender?
They're a top 4 seed.
All right.
And that's all I can give them.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Very easy. They are absolutely not a title contender. Not in the next 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years. The entire contract, they will not be a title contender. Reason being, Milwaukee.
Okay.
they will be a better title contender than
They're the number 1 seed.
yeah, easily.
They're
Philly
gonna lose to LA in 6.
5. You have Philly. Al Horford is a much better pickup and fit with that roster than Jimmy Butler.
I agree.
I'm still very confused as how him and Embiid work.
Also,
You're confused?
Yeah, I'm confused.
The 4 and the 5.
He is a 4.
Al Horford doesn't need the ball.
He doesn't need the ball.
He spaces the 4.
Al Horford is 8 and
So
9.
he's gonna be a true 4.
Two,
True
4.
4.
Okay.
Easily.
All right.
Brooklyn, no, absolutely not. They
Not.
finished 6th last season.
That's a big team.
They'll finish 6th this season by default.
Really big team.
Wow.
By default, there's nobody else in the
Even
East.
with Kyrie, they're still gonna finish 6th.
Oh, without KD. Hands down.
Without KD, 6th.
If that.
When KD,
With Orlando?
Brooklyn 6th seed at best of 5. At best, Kyrie has already proven he can't be the guy.
My goodness.
He can't be the guy, and I love Kyrie. He can't be the guy. At best, they're a 6th seed with KD. Maybe
I gave him top 4.
I give him top 4 because there's nobody else I can name that can go above him. I mean, by default.
Well, I agree with you wholeheartedly on the 6th seed.
I mean, they will not be a
They're
title
just not.
contender.
Yeah.
Honestly, KD and Kyrie is no better than Russ and KD.
Wow.
They will not get through. There's nothing they can do.
Title contender the next 2 years. Yes or no, and why?
I say yes. Obviously not the first year because KD won't be there.
So I'm be starting there. A lot of disrespect to Kyrie. There's a lot of disrespect.
I said they will be entitled contenders.
You did, but
But I also said Kyrie's overrated.
My God.
He is.
You did say that.
He is.
Listen.
We have that, like,
And I walked. Did I walk
back
off?
at you.
I think I walked off.
I mean,
I think I walked off.
Yeah, somebody come
But
back in
the
comments.
reason I say they will be contenders is because I think that the NBA is a blueprint league, and I think after this year, especially, I don't think Milwaukee will be as formidable if Giannis doesn't get.
So who they lose? They lost Malcolm Brogdon.
They lost Malcolm Brogdon, and I still think they'll be top, 1, 2, 3 this season. But when KD is back, I can see Brooklyn taking that spot, and it'd be Philly Brooklyn.
So you think KD comes back like 90%, basically?
I mean, regardless of the percentage, I just think that Brooklyn. I mean, it's a numbers game. Brooklyn has 2 stars as opposed to Milwaukee having 1. Like
They have 2
Toronto
stars.
showed
Chris
you.
Middleton's an all-star.
Stop.
Toronto showed you in the playoffs. That's why I just skip it.
please skip over that. Stop.
I tried. Like I mean, he's
Toronto
awesome.
That's a max
I mean,
contract.
He has a max contract.
Respect him.
It's a 5-year max contract.
You want to give players a chance to grow, and so I'm
The
gonna.
Chris Middleton here is so real.
Anyways, I'm gonna give
Oh,
Giannis
man.
a chance to grow
No.
and a chance to develop a jump shot at all. But Toronto showed you in these playoffs, if you clog the lane
Don't say it though, Chris
with 3
Middleton.
bodies in the lane,
Chris
Giannis
Middleton's
is
better than
not-
best player on your
he
team.
gets past the 3-point line and he's confused because he doesn't know. He doesn't have a floater. He doesn't have a runner. He doesn't have a look. Like he just has a set 3-point shot that he'll shoot every now and again, and then he'll try to hero and dunk.
It's the toughest ball for the league.
What do you think?
Chris Middleton is a top 5
Chris
star
Middleton
in the league.
is an all-star. Like, why are we disrespecting Chris Middleton?
I can name 5 small forwards.
Please.
Right?
Oh, please
Go
be
ahead.
my guest and do it.
All right, LeBron James.
One,
KD injured. Even still.
Okay.
Two.
Giannis.
3, 4.
Kawhi.
Yeah,
Paul
Giannis
George.
Paul George is too small for him.
I mean,
Luka.
Stop. He's one guard.
God, he's in
Luka's not a point guard. You don't watch
Oh,
Dallas
yeah.
basketball. He's not a point guard.
A new Dallas fan.
Giannis is not a 3. Paul
What?
George is not.
Giannis is a 3.
Giannis is definitely a 3.
Giannis is a 3 and a 4.
So if Giannis in the 3, KD in the 3. They're the same size.
Yeah.
Giannis just has more muscle.
But KD doesn't play the 4 at all. Giannis
does
plays the
Giannis?
4 often.
Okay. Well, okay, so you want to take Giannis out, right?
Yeah.
All right, so LeBron, KD,
Okay.
Kawhi,
Okay.
Paul George,
Mm.
Luka.
Yeah. Like, first of all, you got to reach for Luka. Second of all,
No,
Paul George is going to
You still need another one? Jason Tatum. I'm taking
Kuzma, like what?
Let's go.
Chris
But Kuz is just now becoming a 3.
Chris Middleton is an all-star,
Chris
and you will
Middleton.
respect Chris Middleton.
He's not top 5. He's not
He's
Paul
not
top
George
5.
is not a 3. He's more so
Yes,
a
he
2
is.
than a 3.
Oh, my God.
He's a guard forward.
Okay.
He's not a 4 guard. He's a side.
All right, so like I said, are they a contender? No, and in 2 years, still no. Kevin Durant will come back 75% max. he will average 22, 23 points a game.
Shots going nowhere.
Which
so.
is down from 28%.
Mm-hmm.
Or 28 points. So he will average 22, 23 points. His points per game will go down. Everything will go down. He's not going to come back what he is. Like that Kevin Durant we saw is dead. Gone. Buried.
See the light in the sky? Don't go to it.
Buried. No.
I mean, he'll be
He'll be
back.
good, but
He'll be back.
he'll like I said, he may make an All-Star game here and there.
Here and there.
Ooh.
Here and there. The only player to make an All-Star game after that injury is what was that guy's name?
Dominique?
Dominique Wilkins. That's it. He's the only player ever. With that being said, Kevin Durant.
KD will make it because of the team he went to.
I still don't know.
He's in Brooklyn.
Yeah, no.
Name forwards that can
The
go
only
above
reason
him.
he will make an All-Star is because there's literally no
There's
one
nobody else there.
That's it. But he won't play like he played. He won't average
That's the same
20.
reason why I said they'll be title contenders though.
But they
I
won't
don't
be-
think Milwaukee.
Chris
will be better
Middleton's
than
gonna go for
They
it.
won't get. Thank you. They won't get past Milwaukee.
I think they will get past Milwaukee.
They will not. You will not be disrespectful to your current
current
MVP.
Giannis isn't hiding.
Antetokounmpo.
He's not hiding behind Stephen Clay anymore. Like he's in the East.
I understand
He's
that.
stuck out there with them.
Kyrie Irving is a ball dominant guard. KD is used to having a guy like Steph Curry who is willing to take a step back. Kyrie Irving ain't taking a step
I
back.
just- Brooklyn
I
get
just
balled up
don't
by
see
Milwaukee.
Giannis beating Brooklyn without any help. If he has
It's
somebody
like Chris Middleton and Brooke Lopez.
So you clearly don't watch Chris Middleton.
He doesn't
I
watch
watch
Milwaukee
Chris
I
basketball.
watch Chris Middleton.
You don't
and
watch Milwaukee
So
basketball.
where was that help when Toronto put three people?
Toronto exposed them by saying
Toronto put
saying-
three people in front of Giannis and said,
Toronto-
and dare anybody else to beat
Toronto
them.
also
Where
has
was that
they
help?
also have better defenders than Brooklyn has.
Well, they're champions for a reason.
The best defender on Brooklyn would probably be LeVert. Karis LeVert. That's it.
And that's always good.
perimeter defender.
Yeah,
And
perimeter
that's
defender.
all he's good for.
That's it. He's probably
I mean,
the best, and his rating right now is at 77. So you think he's gonna stop Giannis Antetokounmpo?
No, but I think
You won't
KD
guard
will.
him.
Who's gonna guard him?
KD.
He's gonna do KD.
I don't-
He's got a torn Achilles.
With what? With what move? With a Euro trying to
Yep.
jump?
Yep.
And then
Yep.
once he
KD is too long for that.
KD
He
is not going to be able to move like he used
so
to.
he's gonna go around him.
Yeah.
He's gonna get in the paint.
Yeah.
He's got to say hello to Jared
Jared
Allen
Allen.
and DeAndre Jordan.
Stop it! I will accept Jared Allen. I will not accept DeAndre Jordan.
As a shot blocker?
I will not accept
Actually, I
DeAndre
would
Jordan.
accept Jared Allen.
I will not accept. I will not accept DeAndre
DeAndre
Jordan.
Jordan.
Point is they got defenders.
I am not
That's
accepting
the point.
DeAndre Jordan.
They have
I'm
defenders.
sorry, I'm
Let's
just
not
not
act like
doing-
they just run out there with
They got
a
an
bunch of
okay
Isaiah
defense.
Thomas.
They're not a top 5 defense
I mean,
though.
maybe not top 5, but
Not top five.
they can zone in on one person.
They
and
got
stop
6'11"
They're
down
acting like
there
Milwaukee
waiting.
has one player. Milwaukee has a good team
When it came down
that
to
just made
I just
the
want to be
Eastern
clear.
Conference
The
Finals.
only reason they got past Giannis was Kawhi Leonard. Period. Like, I don't care how many bodies you throw at him.
and
It was Kawhi.
Brooklyn
Okay.
doesn't have a player like Kawhi Leonard.
They don't.
they don't, but they have two players that can equal Kawhi.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
What? No, they don't.
What?
KD is 70%.
And with Kyrie added on top of him, that equals Kawhi
Are
Leonard.
you
Kyrie
like?
doesn't basketball.
Are you talking about Kyrie on defense right now?
No, I'm talking about
Okay.
KD and Kyrie as a total package equals
Man, I
one.
was about to
Equals
dismiss
one Kawhi Leonard.
KD and Kyrie do not equal a title contender because Kyrie is going to be looking to get his own shot. He's getting his own thing. KD is going to, mid-season, when KD comes back, he's going to realize, damn, I should have stayed in Golden State because Steph Curry was willing to give up his production to let me
As was
produce
LeBron James.
as well LeBron James.
Yeah.
But Kyrie Irving is not that. He's not that kind of. He's a Kobe. Like, I'm not giving up my numbers to help you. You better get your own numbers.
You better figure it out.
Better figure it out. That's how Kyrie is. So that's why I said KD is in for a rude awakening because he's gonna be like spinning out there, and Kyrie's gonna be just dancing. Like, on 3 people just dancing. Like, bro, I'm wide open. Like, I can still shoot. Give me the ball. And he's not going to pass the ball. He's just not going to do it. They're a 5 seed, even with KD. Moving on.
Okay.
Claude and Paul George to the Clippers.
Okay.
As in Kawhi Leonard, your defending Finals MVP. I will say
Please just let him
you.
go. Please. Just get out of the way.
My question to you is, does this make them the best team in the West?
Before I answer your question,
Here we go.
Yeah.
we go.
yeah,
Oh.
man, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm talking to y'all right now. How y'all doing? Hey, Brandon. How you doing over there?
Just waiting for you to get done, so.
Let me get done. Okay. I mean, needless to say, I was right. I ended up with Danny Green as the highlight of your free agent class. So just put that in the back of your brain when you try to argue.
Danny Green has shot at the three better than anyone else in the league.
He's
Go
not,
ahead.
he's not a major free agent.
He averaged 45.
He's not a major free agent.
He shot
He's
40.
not a major free agent. Are we thinking Danny Green title? No, we're not. So,
He shot
He won the
45%.
championship last.
He shot
he did win a
45%
championship last
three.
you know who else won a championship last year? Kawhi Leonard. Back to your question, though.
Kyle Lowry won one too.
Do I think they are the best team in the West? No, just because I don't think you can call the best team in the West. I know y'all gonna jump on me because y'all are Laker fans and y'all feel like y'all got it wrapped up already in fucking July.
I didn't say we got to wrap it up, but I think we got the best team. But go ahead.
I just think it's too early to call just because you got so many chemistry issues top to bottom. The only team that's been there and done that is Golden State, and they aren't obviously Golden State anymore.
No, no,
So I just feel like it's wide open. I think it's too early to actually
it's not.
What
put.
chemistry issue?
I don't know.
Okay.
We got LeBron James.
Has LeBron ever played
Has
with?
LeBron
Has
AD and played together.
Answer me this:
Often.
has LeBron ever played with Anthony Davis before?
He is not.
Yes.
So you have chemistry
I
issues.
mean, they have.
I mean, they have like off court.
What happened when LeBron went to Miami the first year? What happened when LeBron went to Cleveland the first year?
His first 9 games were rough.
I'm not talking about his first 9 games. I'm talking about did he come out with a championship either the first time or either of those trips?
Nope.
He need to come out with a championship the first year. So it takes a year to mesh, whether you want to admit it or not.
Who beat
First
them
year in
though?
Miami, it was just like bad.
Who beat them?
First
though?
year in Cleveland, they ran into a juggernaut that is Golden State.
That's true.
The start of that.
Excuses are like buttholes. Everybody has.
Everybody got it.
Okay. Go
I mean,
ahead.
whose side are you on? I'm confused.
I'm leaning on the Lord's side, bro.
Look, if I was a betting man, honestly, this is not no hate or no anything. If I was a betting man, if I had to put some money on it right here, right now, I would say that the Lakers have the best team in the West. But I still think it's too early to call just because you don't know.
You can go ahead. You can go right now and say it. Like it's okay.
I don't because
It's okay to say it.
I mean, we're
Though
going to
y'all
force you
have,
to
y'all do have the best duo in the league. Period. I'll give you that.
We absolutely
But there's a question mark on your coach. There's a question
not.
mark.
What? The coaches.
He was in the Eastern Conference Finals. Like, what are you talking about?
How many years ago was that?
Doesn't matter how many years
Yes,
ago.
it does.
We also have Jason Kidd and Lionel Hollins. Lionel Hollins.
Wait.
They have a great staff.
Name me off the top of your head a coaching accomplishment that Jason Kidd has accomplished.
He got them to the playoffs.
In the Eastern Conference?
I mean, he did it.
As a what seed? Was they a 7 seed that year?
That makes
You want to call
it all
that an
better.
accomplishment?
It makes it all better.
What? Anyways.
He's like the Mark Jackson of Milwaukee Bucks.
I just think it's too early to call. If I was a betting
He
man,
started that. He did get the ball rolling.
if I was a betting man, I would say the Lakers, but I just think it's too early.
All right, since the Lakers are better. Got it. Go ahead.
That made me laugh.
You're welcome.
Are the Clippers?
Are they the favorites to win the West?
Clippers
With Paul George and
The
Kawhi.
Clippers are absolutely not the favorites to win the West. Reason being is exactly what I have pulled up here. Their roster.
Who do they have?
Exactly. No one. They have Kawhi. They have Paul George.
Obviously good players.
They have and Patrick Beverly's going to start.
Meh.
Montrezl Harrell.
Meh.
Zubac.
Meh.
Coming off the bench.
Didn't even play in the playoffs. Zubac didn't play in the playoffs. They benched him.
And he's starting now.
That's meh.
Their lead player off the bench is Lou Williams, 6th man of the year.
Okay, all right.
Harkless.
Meh.
I already told y'all how I feel about him.
And J. Michael Green, Wilson
Meh.
Chandler,
Meh.
and Landry Shamet.
Meh. A lot of mess.
No. They are not the best team in the West.
They're not. Their depth is very questionable.
At best, I'm giving them a 2 seed. Realistically, probably a 3.
I agree.
Denver will go back up to the 2 or 3. And the Lakers will be a 1 seed.
I agree. Go ahead. Perfectly well said. Go ahead.
My answer is pretty much the exact same as his. I was going to bring up the Clippers roster. I mean, congratulations on sneaking Kawhi and PG in.
They're not a team though. They
At
gave
the
up
cost of
everything.
your future.
What did it cost you?
Everything.
For 1 second.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Why do people keep going after Gallinari like he's good?
I don't know.
Like he's not.
He's not good.
Like even going back to the Melo trade, like people are like, oh, I got Gallinari. I'm like,
If I was OKC,
What does that mean?
I understand.
So what, like,
If
I
I
don't
was
know.
OKC and I'm giving up Paul George, you bet your bottom dollar Lou Williams comes
oh,
back.
yeah, Lou Williams. Of course.
Like,
Keep Gallinari. Give me
I would have took Lou Williams
Right.
and Doc Rivers. You got me both. You got me both.
Take the coach too?
Yeah, come on.
Give it to them, coach.
Like, bro, I don't want no Gallinari.
I mean, they
but-
celebrated Gallinari last season
Like
in the
he
playoffs
was-
when he like made like a layup because he was like 0 for 10 or something.
They
I mean,
want him
like,
to be great so
Gallinari.
bad. Like,
He's
his
not
career
good.
is over. His
not
career
good.
was over 3 years ago.
they got Gallinari.
His career's over long before that.
OKC got Gallinari and Russ asked for a trade. Like he was like I get this.
Yeah, I can't work. I can't.
He's like, I'm done.
I can't even get my assist
All right, that's it.
numbers.
That's fellas strong. I'm out. I'm
I
done.
can't
I'm
even get
done.
assist numbers.
Gallinari, done.
So yeah, no, mine is the same. The roster is absolutely completely drained.
Yeah,
Montrezl
two-
Harrell, I don't understand why he's hyped up. I mean, I get it. He has this cool.
He's an active player.
He's active. He's
very
moving.
animated.
He has
Yeah.
a decent little 17-footer. I
Kind of,
guess.
sorta, not really.
But no, I'm
very,
just
very
not-
mad player.
Also, Landry Shamet, like, what is the deal with him? I watched the game tape to try to understand what he does. Like, he's not a shooter.
I mean, they gave up Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That
God,
was a
a
mistake.
huge give up.
That was a mistake.
That was a mistake.
I mean, I get. No, I don't get it. Actually, I don't get it. Because he could have still played
Landry has potential.
for on the defensive end because his offensive end.
His
I'm not
offense
saying-
is lacking.
So I don't understand the hype behind him.
Because
Because he's
a rookie.
projected to start still.
He's a rookie.
There's so many rookie point guards better than him.
I agree. I would take Lonzo Ball.
Like this year,
I would-
and then like last year.
I would take John Morant over him.
Like I don't even
Right
think
now.
he was in the running for
I haven't seen
rookie of
one
the year
game
right,
from John Morant. I would take John Morant over Landry Shamet.
right now.
Right now.
Like Trae Young is better than Landry.
Oh, absolutely.
Like it's just like I don't understand.
I
The
would take
Clippers
John
aren't that
Morant
great.
over Landry
Not to mention
Shamet.
he probably won't start if he's going to be playing the point. It's going to be Patrick Beverly.
People
That's
just
really starting.
reacting to the Kawhi hype.
I understand.
That's it.
But the Clippers really aren't that good of a team unless the Montrezl Harrells of the world.
Everybody keeps saying, they made the playoffs last year with the squad they had. Let's not forget, they were an 8th seed that
They
made the playoffs.
barely made the playoffs.
So
And you bet your bottom dollar.
I mean,
They
There were
did get
teams
better.
calling
Though.
that.
Let's not be disrespectful.
they got better. They definitely
That's
got
not
better.
disrespect.
They definitely got
And
better.
Doc Rivers is a good coach.
Doc Rivers is a good coach. They got better. Jerry West is a god. Jerry West is amazing.
The GOAT owner.
But at the same time,
Why
they
did
got
bring him
better.
back?
I'm calling
But
it this
it's-
season. The way the league is set up, and I understand Doc Rivers is a great coach, and he's probably the driving force behind allowing this behavior. But if Lou Williams does not start this season, they're going to fall out. Like they're going to fall.
Lou Williams not going to start.
He has to start.
He's going for 4 straight 6-man.
Nor should Lou Williams start.
He should.
Nor
Why
he
does
should
he want
not.
to win? Why does he want to keep winning 6-man?
Like it's not cool, bro. Like
It's
Let's
not.
let's think
you
about-
ain't cool, bro.
Like, what does that mean? Like,
think about Jamal Crawford.
Oh, +1.
Think about Manu Ginobili. When those two players
bro, one of the
started,
best. He want to be the best no man. Like,
I mean, but when those two other
Sidekick
players started, they weren't
Right.
great. They weren't good.
sidekick.
what?
When Jamal Crawford started, when Manu Ginobili started,
Yeah.
they aren't good. They aren't as good as they are in
So you're saying he's
He
Yeah.
don't have a family to
So
take care
you're
of, but he
saying-
ain't going for no max.
You're saying he's good against bench players.
He's good against bench players.
All right, I'll accept that.
I mean, Lou Williams.
I won't. I think Lou Williams is the real deal doom some starters.
Lou Williams as a starting 2 averages 12 points a game.
How old is
At
Lou
best.
Williams?
36.
Mid-30s? Yeah.
This is a decline year for him.
34.
It's time.
He's 36.
He's very old.
He's old.
He's old.
He's been around for a while.
I mean, I know. I was
Like,
giving him like
him
32.
we
though.
had
That's
him
what I
like
was
3 years.
The Drake song of him winning 6-man was 4 years ago.
Yeah, he this is his decline year. Like, it's happening.
He's 32. Okay, I'm not crazy.
He's 32.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He's still
That's still old. That
This is
ain't,
his decline
basketball
year.
years, that ain't.
Jeez,
He ain't no young
Russell
whippersnapper.
Westbrook is 31. Yeah.
But,
But did Lou come out of high school or no?
I think he did.
did he?
Yeah.
I-
he was selected out of high school, yeah. So, yeah, he's 32, but he's, 14 years in the league.
He's old.
He's old. Yeah.
I agree, obviously, with you two. The Clippers are not the best team in the West. I would take the Lakers, obviously, over them. I would also probably take Denver over them. I would probably also take Utah over them. Like, Utah has
Utah is so unproven.
Utah has made the playoffs 2 straight years.
And what seed?
Let me finish.
Okay.
With a rookie point guard in Donovan Mitchell.
Is he a point guard?
He is. They had a point guard.
He's like a 2 guard.
Yeah, they also had Rubio, who was technically running the point.
He's
It was
not
really
bad.
Donovan, right? They've upgraded from Rubio to Mike Conley.
Agreed.
Like, that is the missing piece. They realize, wow, no one on your team can shoot. So we're just going to pound the paint. Like, your pick and rolls will mean nothing. Donovan's not a superior three-point shooter. Now you have Mike Conley, who can hit that three-point shot on those pick and rolls. That bolsters them up to top 3. I think Clippers are 3rd or 4th.
I mean, here's the thing, and as we're talking about the seed,
Hang on, let me make sure. The Clippers are the 3rd or 4th seed. Go ahead.
I mean,
The
West is so tight. The West is so tight to where
At this moment,
a 5 seed to a 3 seed is 3 games.
So I agree. Yes, it's gonna be close.
So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be tight regardless. But
I agree.
None of it matter. The Clippers won't win.
They won't win.
Kawhi is good.
Let me ask you this: who comes out of the West? Go. You guys can pick right now.
Representation, like
Yeah.
in the finals.
Yeah.
If I had to pick, though,
Right now, Lakers.
Come on, Lakers.
Lakers.
Lakers in 2.
So right now, we have Lakers and 2. So we have the Lakers coming out of the West, obviously because they have LeBron James, and I think LeBron James is probably the best player still in the league.
Like, y'all will learn soon.
I mean, my thing.
no one's debating you on that.
Oh, you aren't? Okay.
I've said
Like
multiple
headband
times.
number 6 LeBron is back.
LeBron fall out the playoffs 1 year and
Folks forgot.
15 years.
He averaged more like
Just
38, 8, and 8.
Be ready. If it does go bad, boy's gonna. I'm going to let you know now, Darren. He's gonna blame you, and you're gonna blame him. So just be ready for that. He's gonna say it's the Lakers' fault. You're gonna say it's LeBron's fault.
The Lakers have put a stellar team around
But just know, if it goes bad, I'll see this quarrel soon.
Speaking of Lakers,
I didn't do that this year. What do you mean?
But it didn't go bad. I mean, we all know why y'all didn't make the playoffs this year.
because LeBron got injured.
And LeBron got injured.
When
So
it-
it's your fault, actually.
When LeBron got injured, we were the 3rd, 4th.
We're one game away from the
so-
top
so-
seed.
We're one
Y'all
game
two-
away.
Y'all two, go ahead and blame him. He's
We
the
were
reason.
one game away from the top seed when
Your fault.
LeBron got injured.
Yeah.
I mean, we would have made the playoffs, but we wouldn't have done anything.
We've been second round probably.
Eh.
We've been a 4th
Listen,
seed.
y'all know what's coming from.
I think so.
LeBron didn't get you that far.
We would have been a 4th
Y'all know what's
seed
coming from.
and played who was 5th seed this year.
My man dropped a 50-point
Utah.
triple-double
Utah.
Really,
and lost the game.
We
because of
beat
They would have
the
known what to do with
Utah.
LeBron James.
Would be
and then we went right into Golden State.
LeBron beat
lost
Utah by
to
himself.
Golden State.
We lost to Golden State.
In like 5 or 6.
Yeah. But I think this year,
LeBron beat OKC by himself, Portland by himself,
I don't know
Utah by
about
himself.
Portland.
you know,
He would beat Portland by
I don't know
himself.
Portland.
You
You like
I don't
Nurkic?
know Portland. Okay, we're not there.
Yeah,
Portland
come on,
has
man.
had their chance. Portland cannot get to West Coast.
Portland just did to Damian Lillard what LA did to Kobe.
There you go.
They just paid him out
And-
of a way of building their roster.
Yep. They
They-
have no
Well, going to Damian Lillard, he doesn't need to recruit people.
Well, if you don't get
Look,
your
man, look, this is
In all
That's his word.
Lillard, McCollum, Nurkic is fine. That's a
He
great.
looks like
That's not
second
good.
round.
That's not
enough,
enough.
though.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Even without AD, they might not have
We
got
haven't seen it. We haven't seen this Lillard, this McCollum, and this Nurkic.
We saw it before he broke his leg.
Yeah, like, I
What you
mean,
mean we hadn't seen it? They
We
played
haven't seen those three in this version of
Those
their
three will
prime.
get you to the second round. That's it.
I will say this. Unlike
Nurkic is a lot better
I
than
feel
what
like
y'all are
I feel
thinking.
like people
Nurkic is good.
people try to put Lillard
He's
in that
15 to 10.
in that Iverson conversation in the sense of he needs someone else. He cannot carry a team.
Who?
Lillard.
Lillard.
He needs. But the thing is, what always throws him off in the playoffs is CJ McCollum's inconsistency.
Yeah.
And Dame's inconsistency. To be fair, like they both can't be on
Yeah,
at
in
the
the
same
conference
time.
finals, they both disappeared.
It's like it seems like if one of them's on, the other one's like ice cold.
I think
like
they
they
did-
can't both be together.
They
on
did
at
take
the
a
same
step
time.
up. They did take a step up last year.
I mean, they ain't Stephen Clay.
I would say this: their series with OKC was very fun to watch. Like I enjoyed every game.
That's just because Russ wouldn't shut up.
It
Russ
was the
wouldn't shut
first.
up.
It was the
Yeah,
first
like-
round.
But I enjoyed that series.
And it was the first time they showed up. It was the
It
first
was
time
a
they showed
fun
up.
series.
Yeah, but that's because Russell wouldn't shut up. Like you bet your bottom dollar if Stephen
Like I
Clay was
said,
talking trash like that. Like
I put more
they
blame
do the same thing to them.
on
But
the
Stephen
playoff
Clay don't
struggles on CJ McCollum than I do Dame. Because I've seen Dame put 2 teams out of the playoffs by himself.
Yeah.
So I put it more on CJ
This is more on
McCollum
CJ.
to be a true number 2
He usually disappears.
than like a number 2,
He does
maybe
disappear.
number
I
3.
think he's still finding
Maybe
himself
number
as one of
4.
those top shooting guards in the league,
Bro, you're
which he
28.
is now.
Like if Dame had an AD, Western Conference Finals. Like,
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
LeBron gets you to the Western Conference Finals.
Dame is easily one of the top 3 most clutch players in the
Finals
league.
battle.
Yeah.
Speaking of LeBron and Lakers, blah blah. Lakers, they added AD, and they also added, in my opinion, very good role players. I will start with you. What do you mean? Yeah. Go, just go.
Very good role player.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Go ahead.
I will say this, y'all.
Tell me why. It's like, tell me why. Here's a question: did they make the best possible team without, like, they didn't get Kawhi? So is this the best possible team that they could have gotten?
Yes, because of how Kawhi handled it.
Okay.
But no, because there was a lot more out there. And granted, like, nobody's blaming y'all. Like, if Kawhi is showing interest, obviously y'all gonna be like, all right, we're gonna wait to see what he says. Like,
Yeah, there was a lot more out there,
No,
but you gotta think of the price tags that were out there too.
No, but I'm saying, like, if from the beginning y'all were like, you know what, we don't care if Kawhi wants to come, we don't want him. Not necessarily we don't want him, but we feel like our money is better spent filling out our roster. If y'all had that mindset from the jump, you could have got, I feel like, Danny Green cheaper if you really wanted him. You could
That's
have got
hindsight.
You could have got. I mean, it's hindsight. It is. Like I said, no one's blaming you for waiting on Kawhi because if he wanted to come and he showed interest, like, no one's saying you shouldn't have waited on him. He showed interest. Everybody in the mom would have done the same thing. We're gonna wait to see what he says. But you could have got Danny Green cheaper. You could have got Seth Curry cheaper than Danny Green and younger than Danny Green. You could have got so many other players. You could have went after somebody like Kimba. I mean,
I think that's unfair though, because I think
I don't want Kimba.
I think Kimba was already.
He was getting the max.
I'm just saying,
He's already in Boston.
it's
Yeah,
so
he
many
came out in
players
Boston.
that you could have got.
D'Angelo Russell.
Now, granted,
We
yeah,
definitely
D'Angelo
had
Russell.
We could have got D'Lo, but I'm not paying D'Lo what he got.
Yeah,
No,
no,
I
I mean,
got a lot of
granted,
money.
but I think he would have took less to come to the Lakers.
Probably.
I think he would have, honestly.
I don't know what Golden State
I think
was
he walked into that
thinking.
meeting with Golden State saying,
still confused
if
about
y'all want me here, I need at least $100 million. And they were like, bet, because we need somebody. And I think he would have walked to the Lakers like, I'm probably going to win a ring. I'll do it for 60. 50 million.
Wow.
Still too much.
I think
50 million?
Too
I
much.
was gonna say,
based on what he was making last year,
definitely
he,
paying 50.
based
50
on,
million?
Nah,
That's high. Whoa. I'm sorry.
Like
As
4
high as y'all
years, bro.
was on $D-Lo, you wouldn't
I'm
pay
not paying
50
D'Lo $50
million?
million. I'm not committing. I'm giving D'Lo a 3-year deal. That's it.
I still give
With
him
a
50
team,
million.
with a team option on the 3rd year. That's
Wow.
it. Yep. That's it.
I paid the man.
I wouldn't. He
I
can't
think-
shoot threes.
I think the LA did a great job after not getting Kawhi. I do.
A+.
But I just think that, and again, it's
What do you get, at
hindsight.
least 15 mil a year?
No.
Again, it's
I will
hindsight.
give him. I will give him 12 to 14. I would not go with $14 million.
I give him the 14. I give him the 15 for 3 years at 45.
Yeah, at this 15 for 3 years.
But I
and
give him
team
a
option-
$5 million signing bonus.
God no! If he gets $15 million a year plus a team option on a 3rd year, I'm in. $15 million a year, so $45 million.
I mean, he just went from 9.
$15 million a year.
Well, granted, if I was D'Lo, I'd be like, well, I'm going to Golden State.
Yeah, I would have that vibe. Like, bro, I got AD and LeBron. I don't need you.
Yeah.
So like, I'm in the position of
But see,
power.
I wish you would have had that mentality before the whole Kawhi saga.
We weren't in power. We weren't in power with Kawhi.
But y'all could have been like, we got the, even if, okay, so we're like, okay, Kawhi, let's say you go anywhere else. It's still not better than us. You could have picked any other team, and maybe Milwaukee, probably. And y'all would have met in the finals, at the worst. But anywhere out west that he could have went would not have made, maybe Golden State, but they didn't have
the money.
They didn't have the money. So it's like, no team he could have went to would have been like, oh, well, we're not better than
We don't know. They probably said that. We don't know. Like Rob Pelinka probably said, if we get you or not, we're better. Like we're the best team right now.
Yeah.
Like even without you, we're still the best team without you. But with you, you win at least 3 rings in the next 5 years.
Like I
At
said,
least.
hindsight is 2020. I think they did a good job as far as the pieces that they did get. I think Danny Green is obviously the best signing y'all got.
I'm okay with
My
that.
opinion.
We shot what? 45% from 3?
Yep.
God, that's beautiful. Go ahead.
I think, like I said, LeBron and AD, they
Imagine
need shooters.
the LeBron
Y'all got Caruso. Y'all got him.
penetration and boom.
Y'all got
kick the ass of
KCP.
Danny
Getting
Green.
shot.
Same
So
same
that'll be
same
fine.
time.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I mean, I think we did the best considering.
Give it a grade.
A grade.
What's your grade?
I would say B
It's
minus.
B plus. So go ahead. It's A plus. I'm sorry.
I would
Go
say
ahead.
B minus.
I would say B minus.
It's A plus. Go ahead.
Because you could have got people cheaper and younger. That's why I think B minus.
I'm gonna give it an A minus, only because we had to wait on Kawhi, so I'm fine with that. But I give it an A minus because of the players that we got, but there were more players that we could have gotten if we didn't go for the Kawhi and wait for him. So I just think since the fact we waited for him, we couldn't get an A plus. With that being said, we signed KCP and I don't like him, so we also can't get an A plus. so with that being, I mean, KCP is just
Folks do not like
KCP
KCP.
is overpaid, bro. Like
Damn.
KCP is the new age James Jones, bro. Like he's just riding with LeBron just because, dude.
Bro, he
not.
Okay.
He's not, and I know he's gonna
He
bring
will
up
give you 2 to 3 good threes a game. Like he will knock down that shot.
He's not going to be
in the NBA
he's not
or in
gonna
the
be
D
your-
League because he ain't doing that.
He's not going to be
consistently.
your fourth quarter.
I don't need him to be because I have Danny Green.
That's what I'm saying. He's
And
not
I
going to be
have
your fourth
also
quarter
have Quinn
closing
Cook
shooting
who can
guard.
knock down the 3.
Anyway, he's going to start maybe, but he's not going to be your fourth quarter
I
closing
ain't
shooting
gonna
guard.
start.
He's not starting. Danny Green's starting.
Danny
I
Green.
think so.
Yeah,
$15 million. You
yeah,
start.
15. I'm putting him
I
in.
don't know.
I'm putting Danny Green.
I would not
If I'm
sign
Danny Green, I almost want to come off the bench with Danny.
No, if I'm signing Danny
They
Green,
close the fourth quarter.
if I'm signing Danny Green, I'm starting. Like $15 million, you're
Yeah.
starting.
So I mean, I give us an A minus. I mean, it's a solid squad given what was left, but it definitely could have been better. I think if we wouldn't have waited for Kawhi. But again,
It's Kawhi.
Kawhi's available. You wait for
You
Kawhi.
You gotta go. You gotta
You
wait.
You wait for him. So, but that's also why we can't get an A plus.
A minus. Go ahead.
Let's go back to KCP real quick.
Oh, here we go.
In his last 3 games of the season, just because we don't want to go into the entire season because that's too much work. Just the last 3 games.
Last 3 games.
Against the Clippers, 25, 6-4 with
Yep.
2 steals.
Yep.
Against Utah, 32, 6-6.
You will never see that
Against
again.
Portland, 32, 5-8.
You'll never see that again.
Like he can drop 30 points like it's
He
let
can
me-
drop
let me-
30.
let me-
like
She
it's
can't drop
nothing.
30
Let
when
me
He
put a
is
page
a
out your
pure
book.
scorer.
Let me put a page out your
Okay.
book. Hold on.
Okay.
Name who else was in the starting lineup with him.
Exactly.
Who else played, bro?
No.
Everybody but
He
LeBron.
won't see that.
He was the only
He's
option.
the only person.
He was the only one.
Okay, but a lot of teams.
He scored 25. We scored 60. Like that was
okay.
it. Like
Are y'all telling me
did
if
Kuz
Landry
play?
Shamet was the only option, he would drop 30?
Did Kuz play any of those 3 games?
Yes.
Kuz was out. Kuz was out. Kuz was hurt.
I just don't see with LeBron, AD, and Kuz like you won't even see.
Let me go back to what
What
I
he's
just
saying
asked.
is he has the ability.
He has the
Yeah,
ability
yeah,
to
yeah.
score
to drop
at
30.
will.
Yeah.
I mean, so does Jimmy.
Everybody
Butler.
can't say that.
So does Jimmer. He played in China. Okay.
Apparently not in the NBA.
Here we go.
Apparently not in the NBA.
Ugh.
I would love to have Jimmer on this team.
Why? He'd be a waste of roster.
No, he's not. He
He
can
would
shoot. Get in that corner.
He would be.
He's 5'5".
He'd be a
I don't
waste.
care. Get in that corner and wait for the ball.
And then they
He
go
can't
back,
shoot from
And then
the
when you
corner.
get it, shoot it.
And
And
then
make
they,
it.
they would go back on the other end and be like, switch. Down low, right here.
All I'm saying is Jason Tatum has had many opportunities to be the only person to score for Boston, and he ain't just dropping 30.
I guess.
Your analogies are
guess.
horrific. They were
Horrifically on point.
Jimmer Fredette belongs
Jason
to the
Tatum had plenty of
NBA.
opportunities.
I'm not having this discussion. He belongs in the NBA.
At this point, I'm willing to say that KCP had more 30-point games than Jason Tatum.
Wait.
I'm willing to go search for
I
his
agree.
stats.
Wait,
Tatum
wait.
has like 1 30-point
Wait,
game.
wait.
Then I don't want to hear anything else.
Wait. I'm not going to allow us to waste airtime on Jimmer for that. So we're going to move on.
Bro, I'm talking about KCP, bro.
I'm addressing him.
He's still mad that Jimmer dropped Melo off from half
That's what it
court.
is. That's
Okay.
what, bro,
He's still mad, bro.
He walked.
How many-
he walked across.
How many
that court
All-Star games
and
has
said,
Jimmer Fredette
and said, "Yeet."
zero. I'll answer the question. 'cause
Bro.
How many
That was the beginning of the end for Carmelo Anthony.
Hey, we have not seen Melo since that half-court shot.
Yeah, we have actually.
I don't think so.
We have.
Bro,
Jim Reeves is the half-court shot.
Jimmy shot that man from
Jimmer was ahead of his time. It is that simple. He was ahead of his time. He was the first point guard who was like, I just scored, bro. Like I don't know what else to do.
I'm glad you're admitting that.
That's how every point guard is now.
I'm glad you're finally admitting that he does nothing else.
He does
I mean, he's
I don't need him for anything else.
literally nothing.
Go shoot 49%.
Go sign him, man. Please go sign him.
Go shoot 49%.
Please go sign him.
Please.
Y'all, like I know this for a fact. You have 14.
We
roster
good.
spots.
Good spot.
But
Out of
Golden State
15.
took him.
Please, no. Actually, he's not no longer affiliated.
He left because he wasn't playing.
Yeah.
Because he sucks. That's why.
He does not suck.
Do you understand? His people.
They don't know how to use him.
Listen.
No one has figured out how to use him.
Listen, okay.
When you
Steve
put
Kerr-
him on ball,
listen.
he is trash.
Hear me out.
Don't put him on ball.
Hear me out. How long has Steve Kerr been around or in the NBA?
Steve Kerr wasn't coaching.
Well, just hear me out. We can go a step above. How long has Jerry West been in or around the NBA?
Jerry West is the Clippers, so go ahead.
Regardless, how long has he been in or around the NBA?
Oh, a
A
long
long time, right? Probably most of our life. You would say?
Yeah.
I think he knows basketball somewhat. The man waved Jimmy Fredette the first time. Like, what do you want?
They didn't know how to use him. Put him off ball. Quit trying to make him a point guard.
So you saying put him in OKC with Russell?
He's a guard.
So put him in OKC with
Put him
Russell?
on KC. No, it's awful. Russell doesn't pass the ball. Russell doesn't pass the
There's been
ball.
plenty of people that have in the past year or year and a half waved in or bought out Carmelo Anthony, the same Carmelo Anthony that you still see.
Including the Hawks.
Basketball left in his tank.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor
I
there.
can't give you
Paid him to leave.
I can't give you
So
that.
I will. They paid Melo to say, don't show up.
So let me ask you this.
We'll give
It's
you
a roster
millions.
dump.
So
No,
let me ask you
we'll give
this.
you millions to not show
So
up.
let me ask you this. Melo at one point in his career was a 24-point per game scorer. Has Jimmy Fredette ever
Got
been
an
a
opportunity? No.
Thank you.
been a 24-point per
No.
game scorer?
Haven't got the
In his
opportunity.
career. No, when we even go to college, did he average 24 in college?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's like 29 like in
Like, he
college.
was a monster.
You don't want to go to college.
Like, don't go to
You don't want to
college.
college. You want to lose that one.
So how many years ago was that?
Yeah.
Does it matter?
It does matter.
Okay. Right.
Because I haven't seen it since then.
Because no one knows how to use him.
Okay. All these NBA scouts and analysts and analytics, but no one knows how to use
No one. They
But
want
the
to make
guy,
him a
but the
point
guy
guard.
sitting at this table, dude.
Hell yes.
Okay.
They want to make him a point guard. He's not a.
He's not a point
Jerry
He's
Fredette is
not
not
an
a
NBA
point
player.
guard. He
Asterisk.
is an NBA player.
Asterisk, NBA
Put him
player.
off
So you add
ball.
Jimmer after this episode.
I will.
Okay.
He will respond to you.
That's fine.
I hope he responds to you.
All the way from China?
I hope he does.
He's still dropping
Slow,
70
dude.
in
He's
terms.
a Chinese legend right now, which you don't know. He's averaging like
So
50.
is Stephon Marbury.
No. Don't put Stephon Marbury to Jimmy Fredette in
You're
China.
right. Jimmy Fredette's less than.
Stop it. He is a legend in China. He is bigger than
Stephon Marbury
Marbury.
had an NBA career.
He is better than Marbury in China right now. What?
I
Yes.
bet you Mirotic ain't about to go drop 70.
Bet.
You're right.
Slaw ass. Man, let the NBA go.
I bet
Anywho.
I bet you Melo will go in and
Anywho,
drop 80.
I'm giving the Lakers an A. I don't care about what could have done, should have done, would have done.
It's not
You-
big.
I agree.
That's not all
not
important to
A.
me. It's
It's
about what
A.
you did.
And
with what
shame
you
on
did.
you for giving him a B minus. Shame
I
on
gave him
you.
A minus.
A. Okay,
That's
yeah.
me.
A minus.
Okay.
A
We'll give him a
minus.
solid A.
Only an A minus because they can't. They went after Kawhi and didn't get better role players than what we had available.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Because we could have got like Terrence Ross. We could have got better role
I don't
players.
want to stress Ross. Go ahead.
I think we
That's
did
it.
just fine. We filled exactly what we need to fill across the board. And we still have room. Avery Bradley was just an absolute out of nowhere steal. None of us saw that coming.
It was reported.
I mean, it wasn't reported early. Let's not
Totally.
say early. How early?
As soon as the Kawhi didn't sign, it was literally the next day. It was Avery Bradley potential.
Oh boy.
Who are we going
I mean,
after?
everybody was a potential. If you Google Lakers and a player's name,
Stop.
there's a rumor. So I
No,
don't hear that.
No what? Who?
If you Google
Now,
the
do y'all know how
Lakers
many
and
names
then a
y'all
player's
flooded me
name,
with? Oh, we get this guy. We'll get this guy. We'll get this guy. We'll get this guy. We for sure get this guy.
show me the tape.
Fuck.
The
So
only
anywho.
guys. Go ahead.
Anywho, brought Rondo back for next to nothing. Brought
Scream.
Boogie over for
Shots.
next to nothing, which I believe is going to be his breakout career.
Beautiful
his
contract.
breakout season. Yeah.
Beautiful contract.
Absolute steal.
You found it.
JaVale brought him back for pretty much what he's worth.
Another beautiful contract.
I mean, just Quinn Cook brought him back or brought him over.
Great contract. Rob Pelinka,
Just
bro. Like,
putting in moves.
Rob Pelinka.
Quinn Cook is going to fit right in. He's going to do just what we need him to do.
Shoot three.
Shoot.
That's all you
That's
do.
all you got to do.
Make 2 threes a game.
Especially with Rondo conducting your point.
All I need is 2 threes a game. That's all I need.
Just shoot.
I need 2 threes
Rondo
a
will
game.
get you a
Another LeBron was the point.
Off the bench.
Where will Quinn Cook play?
On the bench.
on the bench.
At what position? The 2?
Yeah,
He wants
I
to
don't-
do. Avery Bradley, right?
Avery Bradley's the 2.
They put Avery Bradley 3.
Put him in 3. Small ball lineup.
What's small?
That's death.
I can see
He's
small
a
ball
fantastic
with Boogie.
defensive-
Small ball
he's
is
a
gonna be,
fantastic
yeah.
defensive-
Wait, so
Avery
John-
Bradley
the
at
score
the 3 at 6'5".
If you seen him guard
Jared Dudley at the 6 and
Jared Dudley
Avery
ain't
Bradley has guarded LeBron James before.
Let's be honest, Jared Dudley ain't playing. He's a
He ain't playing. Like, don't
You
mention
have-
his name
He's
again.
a locker room guy.
Don't mention his name again.
So now,
I agree.
who's your 3 or your 4 coming off your
Kyle
bench?
Korver. I don't know why you.
You still have like 4.8 million left.
Kyle
in
Korver plays
exception.
no defense.
I don't need him.
Kyle Korver-
I have a JaVale McGee down there.
Yep.
And I have an Avery Bradley on the
And
wing.
Jonathan Williams.
And I got a J3 on the wing. I'm good. I don't need you to play. I need you to play just shoot threes. That's it.
I just want to
It's
make
2
sure we're
sides
clear.
of the court.
I got a J3 down there. I
Just
got
wanna
a
make sure we're
J.
clear.
Jonathan Williams and a JaVale
Do
McGee.
not.
I'm good.
And I'm speaking directly to you as a Laker fan. Don't mention Jared Dudley again.
The quarrel. Here it comes.
Don't
Jared
mention
Dudley is not playing.
Jared
Like,
Dudley
I can
is
tell
not.
you that with confidence.
He ain't playing.
He will play in the
There's
beginning
no
of the
size
year.
on the bench then.
Huh?
There's 0 size on the
You
bench.
got JaVale McGee on the bench. JaVale and Jonathan Williams. He's 6'11".
So this, I think, is the mistake. I think I need to start JaVale and bench Boogie.
No, Boogie will start JaVale
I
off.
don't
You gotta let him
think
bounce
so.
back.
I don't think
You
Boogie
gotta
will
give him an
start.
opportunity to bounce back.
Now, if he
I think
falls
you- I
out,
think you go-
he
I
Average
think-
like 16 and 8.
I think you go to Boogie like, listen, we obviously know that you were injured the last time we
You understand he was 16 and 8 with Golden State
I
through 32
understand.
games, right?
Hence why you need to bring him off the bench.
Nope.
Because Rondo isn't a primary scorer.
Nope.
Avery Bradley isn't a primary scorer.
He can shoot that
Especially
three.
his defense. He can shoot, but his specialty and his calling card is defense. You don't have a primary scorer on your second unit at all. Unless you bench Kuz, bring him off the bench.
But no, Kuz off the bench, bro.
Well,
Kuz
so
was-
you're gonna start Boogie and Kuz?
Yes.
So who was your scorer on the bench?
Nobody.
You don't have one.
Don't
you
need
don't
it.
need that.
Pick and
to
roll.
win. Gee,
Okay.
Now
Pick
you
and roll
know
and
you know you're gonna need that to win the finals.
Defense wins
You're going to
championships.
need that to win the
In
finals.
25
wins
minutes of
championships.
gameplay, DeMarcus Cousins last season averaged 16, 8, and 3.5 steals, 1.5 steals. I'm sorry, 3.5 assists, 1.5 steals, 1.5 blocks.
Look,
48%
do you understand why he averaged that?
25 minutes.
You understand why he averaged that?
That had nothing to do with the shooters.
It actually did.
It did.
Because you had a whole
great shooters
Klay
as well.
Thompson out there with him.
We got old LeBron James.
But he's not going to play with him. That's what I'm saying.
He will.
is.
He will.
He's going to start.
Okay. All right.
Off
And
the
that's
bench-
in 25 minutes.
Off the bench, you have a quality defensive unit along with players like J3, Jonathan Williams, in case you know that. And
And I hear you.
JaVale
Oh,
McGee,
I hear you with
pick and roll.
Clay. I hear you with Stephen Clay. People are going to be focused on LeBron James and Anthony Davis, not DeMarcus Cousins.
Okay.
And Anthony Davis is just as big. You have to
Yeah,
focus
I see.
your fours on Anthony Davis. DeMarcus Cousins is going to do a lot better than 16-8. I can guarantee you that.
I think DeMarcus Cousins will only start only because of the potential that
I think he
was
should
that
start.
was in New Orleans. I don't think he
But you
should.
don't have, if you start him and Kuz, you have no firepower.
I don't think JaVale McGee is going to get you 16-8.
So I'm guessing y'all are saying LeBron starting at the 1, y'all starting Avery Bradley at the 2, Kuz
No,
at the
Danny
3.
Green is starting.
Okay, so Danny Green at the 2,
Avery Bradley on
Kuz
the
at the 3, AD and then Boogie. Y'all have no firepower.
You're telling me Avery
Yes,
Bradley. You're
Like,
telling me
everything on the bench.
As an opposing coach, when y'all starters go out, I'm salivating at the mouth.
You're telling
I
me
know I'm about to
Avery
roll the rest of
Bradley
them.
can-
The
Who?
bench is lighting your ass up.
Who was lighting me up exactly?
Avery Bradley.
Rondo,
Avery Bradley averaged 17 points for the Grizzlies. Tell me why he's not a firepower. Oh wait,
Because it's the Grizzlies.
who else is scoring? Like that's that point.
That's what I'm saying.
Avery Bradley
They
can
didn't
do
have
it.
a. They didn't. No one was focused on anybody. It's the Grizzlies.
Exactly. The
We just gonna
bench.
go out here
the
and
bench-
man up and
the
not
bench-
worry about nobody.
The bench are the Grizzlies. You have Avery Bradley who will average at least 12 points.
First of all, I need you to understand one thing. Rondo plus McGee on a bench is points. Like somebody getting dunked on, somebody getting pick and rolled on.
Man,
like that's points,
Rondo.
guaranteed.
In the Western Conference Finals, whoever may be there against y'all, you gotta understand, y'all gonna need bench production to win those games.
And we have been.
KCP dropped more 30-point games than Jason Tatum.
Ooh.
Avery Bradley.
Really trying to send me on Avery Bradley. Okay.
He averaged 18 a game.
As a starter for a team.
No, he's coming off the bench for the Grizzlies.
For a team that had no other offensive option.
Which is my point. That's my point. You see what I'm saying, right? He's saying no offensive option, right? The Lakers bench apparently has no offensive option. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So tell me why he won't average that off the bench. Oh, wait.
Because he a hater.
He's a hater. Like, that's my point.
No,
it's the same situation.
You're making a point of him saying that he averaged 18 in the regular season for a non-playoff team. This is the Western Conference Finals we're talking about.
It's the
saying
same thing.
A game in September. Like
It's the Western Conference Finals, and the second unit has no offensive option. The Grizzlies have no offensive option.
And then
the Lakers have
like,
no offensive option.
It's
the same
bench the
thing.
entire starting unit and just throwing the entire bench at once. It's going to always and forever be a cascade.
I'm sure it's going to be
at the same time.
It's going to be a starter.
Here's what's going to happen.
During that bench role.
Here's what's going to happen.
It's going to be a
They're
nightmare.
going to do the same thing the Warriors do with Klay Thompson. They're going to play Klay Thompson about that 4-minute mark in the first quarter and start him in the second quarter with the second unit.
But the difference
so
is,
with that, you will have the bench unit with either AD or LeBron James. Most likely, it will be AD. LeBron will most likely play majority of the first quarter. AD will play with the second unit with most likely either DeMarcus Cousins or JaVale McGee with Avery Bradley. Like, that's called coaching. It's not that hard. Okay, my bench is a little not what I want it to be, no problem. AD, your minutes are cut in the first quarter. You're playing majority of the second quarter. That's what you gotta do.
I think you cut LeBron before you cut AD.
Or that, do that. Cut LeBron. Bring back LeBron in the second quarter. Play LeBron in the first 5 minutes of the second quarter. So your argument goes right out the window when you have LeBron James playing in the second quarter. LeBron James plays 5 to 6 minutes in the first quarter. And then once he goes out, let AD carry that 4 minutes, which he can obviously do, right?
You can do it.
Then LeBron James comes back in the game, the start of the second quarter with the bench.
Lighten y'all up.
Where's my weakness? Where's my weakness?
Okay,
so Avery Bradley out, we got KCP out. KCP out, Troy Daniels like
so
you
LeBron
up.
with this bench is going to be probably Rondo, KCP, or Avery Bradley, LeBron.
You might not even see Rondo one game. It might be Troy Daniels.
And who?
Another
who
shooter.
For?
Quentin Cook. Pick your
Like,
poison.
so many options.
Pick your poison of any sniper. Pick your poison. We'll have 2 snipers over here. We'll have 2 snipers over here.
Real talk, this
Pick
whole
your
time,
poison.
I forgot to even mention Quentin Cook, bro. I was
Pick your poison.
only talking about
We have
Rondo,
nothing but snipers.
KCP, and Troy Daniels. And Avery Bradley. I forgot Quentin Cook just that fast, bro. We so
Quentin
deep,
Cook
bro.
shot 36% from 3.
We
Pick
so
your
deep,
poison.
Bro. And he can dish it out.
It's not
He
that
can
hard.
get out of it.
And
This
then
is
we
the
also have an
best
open
situation.
roster spot, which most likely will go to either Kyle Korver or Andre Iguodala if the Grizzlies buy him out.
Don't let us get Iggy.
Like,
Because we really don't have a backup 3 right now.
Yeah.
Like it's Jared Dudley. But again, I told you not to mention him, so I won't mention him. But like, we really don't have a backup 3.
Iggy will fit.
Iggy will fit.
That I can see.
Perfect.
I can see working.
Iggy can fit.
But right now, we actually do need a backup 3.
I just know if y'all decide to start Kuz and Boogie, I feel like it'll be detrimental. One of them need to come off the bench, and I would prefer it be Boogie if I was a Laker.
I want to both.
But you agree that Kuz should be playing the 3?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I've
He
been
should be
preaching
starting
that for a while.
He should be starting.
No, starting at the 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
not at the
LeBron,
4.
DG,
Because he's been playing
Kuz,
4.
AD, and then JaVale. That's who I was.
Now, I will agree that Kuz has
I would
great
bring
post moves.
I would bring Rondo and
post
Boogie off the bench because they already have chemistry. They played before.
Yeah.
They can lead your bench unit. But if you start Boogie and Kuz, you really don't have firepower on the bench.
Yeah.
Unless you
have firepower, you don't
unless you
have
do like
size.
he said and
have
always
firepower.
leave.
You have firepower. You don't have size.
All you have to
You
do
don't have firepower.
is
Everybody is not
LeBron
firepower. I'm
is-
sorry. He's not.
Everybody else is though.
All you have to do is
KCP,
manage
Quinn Cook.
No, they're
LeBron.
not.
So they're not
Fire.
No.
All you have to do is bring out LeBron. That's 5-6 minute mark in the first quarter. LeBron out.
Now if you do that, I agree. But if you have a bench
That's all you
unit,
gotta do.
like there are times when there is no starter on the floor.
That's what
I know
Golden State
that.
does. They
I
bring
mean,
out Clay
like, at
every
this point,
single
you're gonna
time.
have to
Clay
do some
leaves
homework.
that bench.
come time for the next episode, I'm going to need to see your data, your tape on KCP. Because you're acting like he's not fired,
You
bro.
act
I
like
want to see.
he's slow.
Yeah, you acting like he's just a slow player.
I'm not saying he's slow, but he's not.
He's not great.
He's
better
not
than
gonna
Wesley
carry
Matthews.
your bitch in points. That's what
He's
I'm
better than Wesley
saying.
Matthews.
He's not like a Lou Williams where he can drop 25 and that's 25 bench points. It's not happening. Like you want to point to
He's better than Wesley Matthews.
You want to point to them 3 games at the end of the season.
All right.
Nobody else
beyond those 3 games.
Wrapping it up. So,
Oh, I can go beyond those 3 games. Hold on.
we all agree the
Well, here's the
Lakers are the team to beat in the West.
I have
I
so
think so.
many stats.
The Lakers will meet the Bucks.
In the finals, probably 76.
I'm going
The
Philly.
Sixers.
It's going Philly. I'm
That's,
going.
that's LA and 5, bro. Like, that's a young team. That's what they're doing. Embiid won't play. Like, he'll be hurt.
I got Lakers versus Sixers for the championship.
I got Lakers in 5.
I got Lakers in 6.
I got Lakers in 5. Like, Lakers, they'll have home court advantage. They'll be 2-0 already. Philly will win game 3, probably. And the Lakers win game 4, and they'll close out in 5.
He dropped 35 on Milwaukee too.
He doesn't watch Laker
I
basketball.
understand,
He doesn't watch.
but I can keep going.
He doesn't watch KCP. He doesn't
dropped
know
29 and 5
that
on
when
Washington.
KCP's feeling it, he can go for 40.
25, 4 and 4 in Charlotte. Like, I mean, it's just like this isn't just the last 3 weeks.
Okay.
He's been doing this.
I got you.
He's a
Is that,
bona fide
is
scorer.
that during the 17-game span when LeBron wasn't in?
This is all season,
So is it during the 17-game span when LeBron was
including
playing?
that. Do you want games before when LeBron was playing? Is
Yes,
that
I
what you
do.
want?
I got Lakers in 5. You got
I got
Lakers in
time.
6.
I got Lakers in 6.
You got Lakers in.
I don't know if I have the Lakers.
This is a fucking hater. He's such a hater, bro. He just said the Lakers are the best team in the West. That was
And what did I also say?
What?
It is too early to call. I said that multiple times.
All right. So
I said if I had to put some money on it right now, like if I was hand to the fire, you need to make a decision right now.
Lakers in 6. Lakers in 6.
With LeBron, he's 3 for 4 from 3, 3 for 5 from 3, 3 for 6 from 3.
That sounds like
3
only
for
9
5 from
points,
3.
bro.
That's all I need. That's all I need.
What happened to the 27?
That's all I need. I need 2
These are all 16, 18
I'm sorry.
games.
This ain't for you. This is for your ass. Wait, that
all-
don't sound like 30 points, bro.
He's starting to not sound like a Lakers fan. So
I'm a Lakers fan, but I'm also a realist, bro.
I don't need 30 points.
I'm a
His
realist.
30 points a
point was-
game from him.
What he's saying was KCP can go off for 30. I don't need 30. I need 2 to 3.
And again,
threes
this ain't for
a
you.
night.
This for him consistently
Say
25,
that.
30.
Say that. You need 2 to 3.
Everything he just said. Because
That's
you're not
all
listening.
I need. I need
Yo, a
2
couple
to 3.
now?
You're too close to him right now.
You
Like,
are
yo,
close to
I'm
him.
not
Like,
too
you're
close.
not thinking.
It's clear. You're
I
not
don't
thinking
need KCP to go off for
We don't
30.
need him.
I don't want him to play. I don't like him.
I don't know why either. He will give you
Like
2
what?
to 3 tonight.
I don't want him.
He gives you
I
quality
just want him to
minutes.
resign.
All right, we're done.
Bye.
We're done.
Something's wrong with this guy.
We're done.
Like,
Let's start with the rest.
Back Caruso in.
Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. That is it.
Hey,
Bye.
real talk, he was 5 for 15 from 3 that last
Bye.
game. He
Turn it off.
dropped
Turn it off. Bye.
Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback.
Bye.